here. There we go. All right, and let's go down this light. Okay. Hi, Arlene. Okay. Let me move some stuff. Everything under the sun sitting here. Hi, Francis. Sorry about that. It just like went weird on me. Okay. I don't need this. Let me put this out of the way. Okay. That's 16 things on my desk. A kitty cat who likes to play with pins. And anything else he can get his paws on. Okay. All righty. Hi, Miss Candy. My apologies. Okay, give me just a second. I'll be right back. I have to go grab a thing. Here, Harry will entertain you. Okay. All right. What do you mean? Well, who did I take off the desk? All right, this will work for what I got to do. Okay. Oh, the green thing? My new stuffy. He's my new stuffy. All right. So let's take a look at this sucker. So I haven't finished the cover. I haven't made a tassel for this. I haven't even figured out the closure yet. Okay. but it's sewn in. No, I haven't finished the middle. Shoot me. I got a lot of stuff going on. Decorated my Christmas tree yesterday in like 10 minutes. So this one flips out. Oh, this is the B section. I should probably show you guys this, right? Someone's stuffy. Okay, so we just put a little pocket on the front. And then I made a little tuck here and a little pocket here. I just thought this really worked well together, so I did those together. And I made a little paper clip. Just left this for writing. And then I got a little journal tag here and a nice big one there. And then you flip this up. And this is actually a single piece of paper. It's like pamphlet paper. So I made a little pocket here. And then we have this little folio. There's a video for this coming up. It's a one-sheet wonder. Then we have this little writing space. And then this is a paper bag that I just put in here and I cut the end off of it so I could make, space for journaling cards. So I have a journaling card on each side. Then there's a little journaling card here and some writing space. And then this corner pocket that's got 3 journaling cards in it. And this is the other half of that pamphlet paper. And you just open it up. It's just got a little bit of lined paper and then blank on the other side, blank here. And then I have this little flip out that has a tag, and then there's a journaling card here. And then I have another paper clip and just some writing space, a little tag that I put over here in this little pocket. And then on the back, I have this giant tag in this very weird pocket. And then we move into section C, which we did together. And thanks to the lovely Miss Francis, we actually found some dragonfly ephemera that I could put in here that I could use. We have a couple of little pockets here with little journaling tags in them. And then we have this pocket in the back with a nice big journaling card. So I haven't finished, the cover and everything, but I will. And that would be that. And normally what I do for Christmas is the grandkids come over and they decorate the tree. And then after they fall asleep, I go and fix it. This year, Hubbard put up the tree. Him and Buggy fluffed it. And then he fluffed it again. And then the decoration just sat there for a while. And I finally said, I'm going to go out and do it tomorrow. And he said, okay. So I went out and I did it. Okay. Hi, Christine. Okay. So I got to do a thing. Guess we're going to use that. Just got to do a thing real quick. All right. Okay. We got 2B. I'm going to go about 4.5 inches. 4 inches. Let's do these 2 at a time. So this is this is a Carl. I don't know. It's like they're easy one, I guess. It's very lightweight, you know. Very small, considering most Carls are huge. Yeah, let me think. Yeah, this is the right way. Okay. Alrighty. So I'll put that in there now. These. So I'm still working on trying to get Christmas finished. I finished 0. Never tried this die before, so we're going to give it a shot. So yesterday, Amy and I snuck out. You know, sometimes you just have that day where you just like, I need to be not here. Well, yesterday was that day. For me, I needed to not be here. You know, there was nothing really going on. I just, I wanted to be someplace else. Alrighty. So like I said, I've never used this die before, so we're going to find out if it works. I may have to get out the bigger pads. We're going to give it a shot. Aw, you cooking Christmas dinner? Well, you need to take it easy. I know. It's not one of your strong suits, babe. But it is necessary. Okay. Well, that's one. Three to go. Yeah, I probably should do the longer one, but truth be told, I don't have a longer magic mat. And I don't think I have too long pads. I think I may have given one away. Well, I'll give it this. It comes out of the die nice. Seriously, let him take care of you. He wants to, trust me. Just let him take care of you. I know, she lives in BFE. All right. So I actually bought this die to put it in the shop so that I could, sell the cover, the things, but I never did. Oh, come on. Get to the last one and it doesn't want to go in. Okay. All righty. He's waiting on you hand and foot. Well, it's one of the good ones. They don't make them like that anymore, We get to the last one and it doesn't want to come out of there. It does not want to come out of there. Okay. There we go. Got it. Okay. I don't know what the heck I did with the packaging for that. Oh, I threw it in the trash. That was probably not my best choice. Okay. Alrighty. All right. I have to be honest. The score lines did not transfer. Well, that's a little poo-poo. Okay, that was different. All right, so this one needs to be, now that I have one folded. first one needs to be 1 1/8, 4 3/4. Okay. Let me write this down because I'll forget. Where's my pencil? There it is. 1 1/8, 4 3/4. This one needs to be at 1 1/8. Okay. No, it didn't crease it. That was odd. 1 1/8. That there. 1 1/8. 1 1/8. 1 3/4. Yeah, that was kind of frustrating. 1 1/8. 1 3/4. 1 1/8. 1 1/8. 3/4. Okay, so on the Tuesday morning front, so we all know they went out of business and they shut down all the stores. Well, Amy and I were out the other night, and she mentioned to me that she was still getting emails from Tuesday morning. And I was like, you know what? So am I. They now have an online store. They've like revamped and they are online. But here's the thing. They're not really selling. They have a craft section, but it's just sewing machines and dress forms and things like that. It's big items. It's not what we use. They don't even have any painting kits, painting sets, or anything like that. So, hey, Steffi. So if you're in here and I missed you, I'm sorry. Bye, Arlene. Okay. So over. So like I said, it's not like we, remember it. It is very different. But there's a store apparently in Utah, in Layton, Utah. And what they're doing is they're selling franchise opportunities. So it may actually come back just in a different reiteration, Okay. All right, so we have these. And I need to decorate them. So this is the back. This is the front. Oh, excuse me. So if I do this, can't go there, so I'm going to go right there. Do 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 do. So that is something different. Let's see what else we got going on. Let's see. Yeah, road trip. Exactly. So I don't know what the deal is with the thing in Lawton, in Utah, but we're gonna find out. Sorry guys, I got the snifflies today. Okay. All right. So I have those done. Now I can get them loaded later. So those are done. Over there. Hey, Zoe. Hi, honey. All right. So yesterday, Amy and I went out. We did a little escape thing, and we ran away for a while. And while we were run away, we went. Where did we go first? Oh, we went to Michael's first. I went to the post office, and then I went to Michael's. Yeah, Francis, your horrible, horrible friend got the package in the mail yesterday. So I apologize. Zoe, yours went in too. So we went to Michael's, and I went there because I'm trying to find an art kit for Miss Lily. And Michael's used to have that little art kit that had the crayons and the markers and paper and stuff in it. They don't have it anymore. They did have a different one that was like a craft kit that had crayons and markers and paint and all kinds of stuff in it, but it was only $2.99, and it was regularly $14.99, but they put them on sale $2.99. So I got that, and we went to the 99-cent only store, and while I was in there, I found these. Now I have a pair that looks like this. that's from American Craft. And I'll be honest, they're not great. When you're cutting with them, see this little piece right here? Right here? When you're cutting with them, sometimes that catches. Okay. So I was like, So I'm looking at this pair and I was like, that looks exactly like this pair because I was looking at it. And it's the exact same pair of scissors. They did have this in gold, but I got it in rose gold so I could tell the difference between the two. But they are exactly the same scissors. These cost me like $25 from American Crafters, 20, I think $15 to $20, something like that. These cost me $5. They are the exact same pair of freaking scissors. So, rose gold is going to be for fabric, and gold is going to be for paper. The thing I do like about these is these are sharpenable. I can take these to Joann's and have them sharpened. So, yes, they're gift card holders. So I said I was going to run these in this shop, like do them in Christmas paper and do them in like birthday paper and stuff like that. And then, run these in the shop. But I never got around to doing it because I'm lazy. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cut this thing off of here now. I wrote this on a different note. And I'm going to put this in here so that I know next time I do start cutting these where the score lines need to be. In the back in the drawer box. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Christmas cards. So this week I got another Christmas card. This one is from Granny Evans, Michelle. She watercolored this. And added some blingity blings and did some tracing and things like that. See? And it's all on watercolor paper. And she made that for me. See, I have to show off my Christmas cards. I do. I do have a Five Below. I was in the Five Below. They did not have it. All right, let me tell you the story of Five Below. When I went and did the bulk of my Christmas shopping, Hubber gets like an ungodly amount of PTO every year because he's been with the company for so long. They changed their PTO structure, but he's grandfathered in, so he still gets a buttload of PTO. At the end of every year, in beginning of November, you can sell back hours of PTO. So since he's been working for Cox, which is 17 years, I think now, 16 years, something like that, he saves 40 hours and he sells it back in November, and the check comes on the first check in December. And then it's usually like it's higher taxed because it's like he gets moved into another tax bracket for that pay period. But he usually says to me, oh, well, you've got like 1,200 or 900 or whatever it is. And because, he pays a couple of bills, and then he buys extra groceries for the holiday. He budgets that. And then he tells me how much I have out of the check. Because I let Hubber handle the finances now because I did it the whole time we were married, with the kids growing up, and I'm retired now, so I don't want to deal with it. So I went, he told me, well, you got about this much. And I went back and I said, well, I need about 6 or 7. And he went, okay. So I did all of my Christmas shopping basically on one day. like my big shopping. I had little things like stocking stuffers and stuff that I buy throughout the year. But this year, for whatever reason, I waited to go Christmas shopping till the very end. So Amy and Sandy and I all got in the car and we went shopping. We went to Walmart and I picked up a few things that I needed. And then we went to Five Below because I was looking for the art set and they were all sold out in the Walmart. So we went to Five Below, which was a madhouse. I'm pretty sure they were well beyond their occupancy limit. And if the fire marshal had shown up, it would have been, because they literally stacked toys on pallets with walkways that were about 10 inches, 12 inches wide. They had one whole section of the store was full of roller carts, full of stuff that they hadn't even put out yet. It was a mess. And we were in there, and there's this one section in there where they had these really thin little aisles. So Sandy and Amy stayed over here with the cart, and I walked up and down the aisles to see if there was anything, if I could find an art set or a magic kit for one of my grandkids, because one of them wants to learn some tricks. So I was going to get a little magic set. And anyway, so I'm walking up and down the aisle, and I hear this baby crying, which sounds like a small baby, a small child. And I hear this guy, and he's like, "Shut up." And I was like, now I thought he was talking to the bigger girl that I saw, but her back was to me. And she was like 6 or 7 years old. And he was like, "I told you to shut up. Do we need to go to the car?" And I'm like, dude. And then his wife turns around and she has a stroller in front of her, one of those little umbrella strollers. She's got a kid in there that's maybe a year and a half old. I mean, this kid's not very old. Toddler. And he's like, "I could punch you and give you a reason to cry." And I was like, whoa, dude, too far. He's like, "It's none of your business." I'm like, you're out here doing this in public. It's everybody's business. And he got real shitty with me. And there was this African-American lady standing there, an old grandmother. And she was like, because she was on my side. And the mom started to walk away, and I stopped her and I said, "Let me tell you something right now. If he'll talk to your children like that, he's a step away from actually doing it. You need to protect your children from anybody and everybody, and that includes their father. They are your responsibility. If I were you, sweetie, I'd get the hell away from this guy. Because if he's not already beating you, he will. And then he's going to start beating your girls." And I went back over to Sandy and Amy, and they were like, "What's wrong?" Because I was pissed. And I was like, I almost just punched some guy in the mouth. So, yeah, that was my Five Below excursion this year. Yeah, I mean, he was just, who the hell talks to a little toddler like that? And I told him, I said, "You know what? You're lucky. I'm not doing it right now because I am a required reporter because I'm a foster parent. I could have you arrested." And I said, "Nope, we ain't going there. It's Christmas. Do not talk to your children like that. None of your business how I talk to my kids." Yes, it is. It's my business and everybody else that's standing here that heard it. You want to be, you want to be a shit and you want to hit somebody? Take a swing at me, buddy. I'm going to go get rid of this cold cup of tea. Ugh. But no, Candy, they didn't have any art sets. All right. So, it's killing, isn't it, Francis? You got to know what it is, don't you? The new stuffy, it's Grogu. You know, the child, Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian, the cutest bounty ever. That's what it is. And I also have to make an Oogie Boogie or an Oogie Bogey, depending upon how you pronounce it. But, you know, it's an Oogie Boogie for my Oogie Boogie. I just don't know that I'm actually going to get that one done. Because I only have 3 days. And I started working on this one last night, you know, making the eyes and stuff, the hand stitch stuff. But I'm going to set up the sewing machine as soon as we're done. And as soon as, you know, we're done here, I'm going to set up that sewing machine and get that one stitched and then get him stuffed and get his face on. And I got to embroider his nose and his mouth and all that other fun stuff. So lots of stuff going on. What else? I think that's it. Now, Christmas Eve, I have the kids over. So I won't be on Christmas Eve. I may come on Christmas Day because I don't have grandkids Christmas Day. They're going to be at their mom's, you know, with their mom, and they're going to be at their house. And so we're not having anybody here on Christmas Day, except me and, you know, Mike and his wives. And so I may come on Christmas Day and hang out with y'all. You know, if anybody else has got nothing else to do. I know Candy doesn't have anything to do.
I'll probably be spray painting my paint stand.
Mike will be outside spray painting stuff, you know. Then you can all see what I got for Christmas. I'm a little ticked about that too. Because, you know, Mike just lets me buy everything that's on my Christmas wish list. Well, I did. And the packages started arriving, and one of my dies was bent. Bent. Of course, Amy says the first thing that comes into her mind, she says, put it in the machine and run it through 20 times. It'll be fine. I was like, no, I just bent it back. She's going to go have lobster. Hi, Harry. Yeah, I know. You need treats. I know. You're late. And you're being very well behaved today. I'm very impressed. So, yeah. As for that, Miss Francis, there's been a little bit of a delay in shipping some things, but as soon as they get here, I will send them your way. Okay. That's one thing. What was the other thing I wanted to talk about? Oh, Steffi G. All right. So, if anybody doesn't know, Steffi G's package, which I shipped UPS, got mangled and they threw everything away. They threw the package away. They threw the stuff away. They couldn't figure out what went in the bag. How many packages explode in your bins, guys? But they didn't tell me. So when Steffi hadn't gotten her package, I reached out to UPS. UPS got back to me and went, we'll get back to you in a few days. So in a couple of days, I got a letter back, email back from them that was basically, well, if we have, you know, open merchandise, we just throw it away. Well, why didn't anybody contact me? Well, somebody should have. So I'm fighting with them now, trying to get the money back, at least for the shipping, you know. But they're being shits. So Steffi, I have the money from that. And you said just hold on to it and you'll use it in a future sale. But I did want to tell you, because you were talking about, you know, really wanting those boards. I found some on Temu last night. I was on Temu looking for something completely unrelated. But for some reason, they had them in the sewing stuff. I was looking for those little bands, you know, that go around the bobbins, because my bobbins are like all over the place. And I was out of them. I don't have any more for the new colors that I'm using. So, and I hate to wind a bobbin and then unwind it, or only wind a little bit on there and then not have enough. So, I have no idea. I purposely, when I ship stuff, I purposely put it in those heavyweight bags. My plastic bags, my poly mailers are thick. I buy the thicker ones. I spend that money to get them.
Thank you for calling Cox
Um,
Communications Business Technical Support. My name's Mike. How may I assist you?
And I tape like Hades, you know. It's just,
Oh, it's a fun-filled day for me.
we have a saying around here: we tape because we care. But I did notice that Temu did have cutting boards for the Cricut. So if you're in dire need and you don't want to spend $15 a piece for them, I think they were like $4 or $5. They weren't that bad, but check out Temu. All right, so that's it. I got to run. I have about a zillion presents to wrap. I haven't even started doing that yet. And he needs his treats. You can tell he's neglected and he's starving to death. Don't give me dirty looks. I know. Daddy didn't feed you last night before he came to bed, so Mommy fed you this morning, huh? Yeah. You messed up your whole food thing. Yeah, I know. All right, so that's it. That's all I got for you today. Amy and I did not dash last night. I'm going to dash tonight. We're going out at 4. We're only going to go like 4 to 8 or something, 4:30 to 8 or something like that. We're only doing dinner. As it gets closer to the holidays, you know, I got things to do. She has things to do. And by the end of January, I want to launch the new store. So, all right, so that's it. That's all I got. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button for me and subscribe. No bugs or anything are going to walk across your face. You're not going to have extraordinary luck or bad luck or anything like that. There will be no alien abduction. It just makes a fat lady happy. But go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Like me, ring my bell, and share me with all your friends. Check out the community tab here on the YouTube channel or go on over to the Facebook group. There's a link in the description box below. And check all of that out. Also, you know, if you've never been in one of my lives, I do go live at least 3 times a week. Come in and just say hi. You know, I see a lot of people that I see in the comments, and I correspond with them, but I've never, you know, seen them in a live. So just pop in a live and go, hi, and I'll go hi, and you don't have to do anything. Just go away. You know, if you don't want to stay, go. If you want to stay, fantastic. But if you have questions, that's really a great place to ask. So that's all I got. That's all I got. Keep those viewer requests coming in. I love doing them. And I will see you next time. Until then, stay well, my friends. Bye.